Hey everybody. Well, I shouldn't say hey everybody. This okay, well, let's put a deal over here. This is going to be a long video. It's probably to be the finale. Most likely it is. If it isn't, oh well. But if it is, you'll see. Cuz I feel like we're almost near the end. I didn't really check, but I think we have like just very little of this game. Anyway, Graydon's encounter. Last time we got more out of him. He seems a little bit shocked, and apparently the box was Morse code for something illegal for the government. So yeah, without further ado, Graydon's encounter. I'm gonna press the button right now. A mere communications officer couldn't possibly steal confidential government information. Besides, the sounds produced by the music box aren't even Morse code. How do you know? It was some low-class brickmaker negotiating with McGilded anyway, was it not? I have no relation to the man. Look, Nanash, look at all we done in is break into a gaff the other night, like what he told us to do. If we'd known the woozy, dodgy government secrets involved, wouldn't have touched it. Okay, I guess they're fighting. I don't even know what to say about that. Neither does Van Zeeks. Van Zeeks is like, I'm not sure. The judge is also like kerfuffled. Mr. Skulkin. One mister I'll do, Governor. What's up? Do I take it that you now admit to the crime? That on the night in question, you did indeed gain entry to the premises illegally. Oh yeah, that's right. He freaking said it. What an idiot. And moreover, did so as a party of three in collaboration with Mr. Graydon here. We did, Gov. We did. Alright, cool. Quieten down, please. Wait, what? Wait, what? Are you okay, Judge? I know there's so much happening, but I don't think that's the correct quiet. Anyway, what say you to that, Mr. Graydon? I have no idea what these two ruffians are referring to. You little rutter, getting us mixed up in all this monkey business. You never said nothing about no government secrets. It was supposed to be a straight-up job. And what about the geezer whose shop it was, eh? Poor old bloke didn't have to die, did he? Ah! Nice to know who your friends are. Yeah, exactly. Whatever these men say, I deny the accusations. Indeed. Yeah, sure. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this little music box to become significant in the proceedings. However, as it has, I will admit it into the court record as evidence. The small music box has been added into the court records. Great. Alright, cross-examination. Graydon's counter. I guess you know the drill. Hold it. So, is this newspaper headline accurate? Government communications are being intercepted. How could I possibly know? What do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Any important government communications are handled by high-level officers by specialists. General members of staff in the station where I work would never be entrusted with sensitive information. What? Oh no, stop. Must say something. Oh, it's her. Oh no, stop. Must say something. Stop. I know who that is. Let me guess. Juror number 5. We regular communication station officers aren't as slowly as you are being led to believe. Okay. A team of us are responsible for setting up and testing the telegraphs used by the ministry. And Mr. Graydon is the team leader. Well, thank you. That's fascinating and helpful. Thank you, juror number 5. What now, Graydon? Graydon is highly skilled operator. Stop. Currently in presence of idols. Stop. Oh, you like him. Okay. I get it. I mean, he is dreamy in some sort of way, but okay. So you had access to the equipment used for these confidential communications, Mr. Graydon. Well, what of it? The transmissions are always made behind closed doors so they can't be heard. And in any case, all messages are sent enciphered. Normal employees couldn't possibly understand them. Oh no, stop! Let's say something. Stop. Okay, just continue. Mr. Graydon regularly attends meetings with ministry technicians and the ministry communications team. He assists them in ensuring that there are no errors in important international communications. And he's received the top prize of the cipher cracking convention 5 years in a row now. Okay. That's fascinating and helpful. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Deja vu, anyone? Graydon is highly skilled operator. Stop. Currently in the presence of idols. Stop. Okay. Well, your idol would appreciate it if you'd keep your mouth shut. She should really pick her idols more carefully. Everyone should. I tell you, this lawyer's accusations are completely unfounded. Alright, fair enough. Besides, the sounds proceeding aren't even Morse code. How do you know that? They're not? Then what are they? To anyone with a brain, that would be a blatantly apparent on listening to the music box for even a few seconds. Of course. Surely, it can't be that my learned friend is unfamiliar with Morse code. I mean, is it not? Ouch, he looks genuinely shocked at my ignorance. Bro, that's 1 dot dash dash, you know, what else could it be? Oh, that's her. Ha 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 ha. I would be more than happy to demonstrate the basics for you, sir. A lesson here in court? I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Let the court hear it. Morse code is a continuous series of 2 distinct tones. Tones, you say? Yes, a short dot and a long dash. By combining those in different ways, you construct letters. I see. For example, this is A, and this is B. Okay. But when you listen to the sound produced by this music box, you only hear one tone, don't you? But it sounds so familiar. The rhythm of it is the same in everything. I mean, that is true. Even I got sidetracked. But there's no discernible meaning to this apparent random sequence of sounds. So your assertion is fundamentally flawed. This is not Morse code. It's half a code, I think, then. We're missing... No! You really shouldn't be so surprised. What did I tell you? The music box is nothing but a worthless piece of scrap. Perhaps you might consider studying your subject matter before casting aspersions in the future. Ugh, stop. Nothing to say, but stop. Okay, I am going crazy.
Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it?
Iris?
I mean, if the government secrets were somehow being leaked using the music box, so many other things would slot into place so nicely.
Could there still be something I haven't considered? Would it really be impossible to use the music box to somehow play back Morse code. Oh shit. What do I do here? Fuck, I don't remember. Why is give it a try? Well, knowing these games, nothing in these games are impossible, so we have more than enough penalties. Let's give it a try, why not? There's still every possibility that this music box was instrumental in the leaking of government secrets. That's the belief of the defense, at least.
Objection!
Why are you objecting to me? Does it please you in some way, my Nippon-ass friend, to repeat the same line of argument argument ad infinitum? It's already been established that to be Morse code, 2 tones are required, dots and dashes. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Then what? Well, it would appear the defense has a hypothesis to put forward. Oh, he's scared. Okay, I seem to be going in the right line of thinking right now. You had better present your idea at once, counsel. How do you propose that this music box, which appears to produce only a single tone, could have been used to cipher secret messages into Morse code? I haven't really checked this, have I? Can I check this? What is this? Oh!
What is it, Bruno?
I've just noticed something about this music box. Yeah, I should have checked this the moment I got it. Why am I so dumb? I never check these things. It looks like the button, it looks like the bottom of it opens up as well.
Ah, you're right! Well, come on then. What are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Alright then, here goes. Hello! Look at that. There's another movement on the underside. We're missing another disc. Are we now? I guess we are. Oh, was that Iris? Whoops. So does that mean you can set another disc to play back on this side?
Yes, I think so. And it looks like the 2 movements are linked together.
They're linked? Aha!
So if you had 2 discs, they would both play back at the same time.
Look at that.
Got it!
Good gracious, what am I looking at here? My epiphany. Another movement on the underside of the music box. What? Oh, Graydon, you didn't think I had the power of looking, did you? It appears, my lord, that the 2 movements are linked together. In other words, you can put 2 discs in this box, and this music box. And the sounds of both will play back at the same time. Good heavens! As the court has heard, Morse code comprises of 2 tones, a short dot and a long dash. With a second disc in place, the music box could be used to generate Morse code and convey a message. This is beyond a joke. I'm sorry? This poor excuse for a lawyer has absolutely no evidence to support his claims. And though, of course, if my learned friend were able to present the court with the second disc, that would be another matter. Well, I don't have it. I can't at the moment. Yeah, I don't have it. And may I remind the court that, as the witness has pointed out, he was not the one in the omnibus with McGilded 2 months ago striking a deal over the disc or discs. Indeed, that was Mr. Mason, the brickmaker. Exactly. I had nothing whatsoever to do with it. Though it has holes, I must admit the argument presented by the defense has much promise. Thank you. I believe the cross-examination should continue. Alright, let's get that other disc. The link between Graydon and the victim of the omnibus case must be there somewhere. But I haven't found it yet.
Oh dear, it looks like you need to give your argument more strength, Bruno.
Hang on a second. You will reiterate your testimony if you please, Mr. Graydon. If I must, though I maintain exactly what I did at the start of this pointless cross-examination. There was some low-class brickmaker negotiating with the guild anyway. Wasn't I? I have no relation to that man. You have no relation to that man. Do I have something? I have this, my golden notes. Mason Milverton, brickmaker, east of London. Conviction was assured with 3 eyewitnesses' testimonies. However, a surprise 4th witness testimony resulted in acquittal due to insufficient evidence. Defendant Magnus found deceased in the last omnibus. The day they were stabbed. Milverton, east of London. No, I don't have anything. I'm looking to see if I have shit that I could like look through, but I don't think I do. Back storeroom, blood. His blood is different from here and him. Well, let's press on him there.
Hold it!
Why not? So 2 months ago, in the omnibus, McGilda killed the brickmaker and stole the disc. Mr. Mason was a single man with almost nothing to his name. It seems he lived in an artisan quarter some years ago, but people there remember little about him. That doesn't make much sense though, does it? How would a humble brickmaker come to acquire secret government information? How indeed? There must have been somebody else involved behind the scenes in all this. Somebody who acquired the disc and gave it to Mr. Mason. In order to take it to the meeting with McGilded and negotiate a deal. Dear me. Don't strike a pose. You may have it in for me, sir, but I assure you I have far more class than that. An old brickmaker from the artisan quarter and this well-to-do communications officer. If only I could find some evidence to link the two of them together. I know, right? If you have nothing more to add to that note, let us return to the witness testimony. Okay. Look, all we done is break it.
Hold it!
Okay, now I'm gonna hold you guys and see if you give me something. Like Mr. Graydon told you to do. You mean... yeah. What, who else, eh? Silly me, though. Was just popping over for nature after all them years, but the rotter had a dodgy job for us. Ash? Let me stop you there, Mr. Skulkin. After all them years, you say? Do you mean to tell me that Mr. Graydon is an acquaintance of yours? We're sociable kind of buddies, you know? Sure, let's say Graydon is in old China.
Excuse me.
What do you have to say about that, other Mr. Skulkin? Is there something wrong, Mr. Skulkin? Eh? No, not you. No, the other Mr. Skulkin. What? Oh, who, me? When your brother was testifying just now, he said something that seemed to cause you to react. Oh, I was just remembering the old days, that's all. We used to have a right old laugh together way back when... Together with Mr. Graydon, you mean? Yeah, with Ash. I mean, you look at him now and he's a fancy whistle. Flute, you wouldn't Adam and Eve it. But when he was younger, he was of a poor part of town just like us. Is that so? But he was always a leery one. He had brains, he had the savvy. Always coming up with smart ideas like what would never have gone through our ears. God blimey, I ain't too. Remember Milverton, Skulkin's Milk Run? Oh, hang on a second, you just said Milverton. That was a Corker, eh? Save it until after the trial. Your reminiscing has no place in this courtroom. Actually, Van Zeeks, hang on a second. And neither does your fruit. Oh, okay. Oi! That geezer asked us the question, didn't he? And we was answering. Yeah, we ain't done nothing wrong. Nevertheless, the court is not prepared to accompany you on your trip down memory lane. Counsel, can we turn our attention back to the testimony, please? I don't know. Could that sentimental story be relevant somehow? Let it... Oh, no. Add it to the testimony. Do it right now. My lord. Yes, counsel? The brother's last sentimental statement could hold vital information relating to this case. Very well, counsel. I will permit the brothers to supplement their testimony with that detail, briefly. I hasten to add... Say no more, skulkin never skulkin. Milverton Skulkin's Milk Run. Gore them were the days. AKA Mr. What's his face? Where is it? The Golden Snow. Name and occupation: Mason Milverton. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna present it. Hopefully I'm doing this correctly.
Objection!
Oh shit, did I do that wrong? Oh, I think I was supposed to press the statement and then... I can't take it back. I'll keep it. I'll keep this. This is my penalty. I earned it. After a long time of not getting a penalty, I think I earned it. That reveals a damning inconsistency, that last statement. Damning, you say? Well, I went ahead of myself. As I look at you, counsel, I see you trembling, and your pallid expression in your perspiring brow. Huh? It seems to me that is the damning inconsistency here with the misplaced confidence of your assertion. Ugh, he has a damning tongue. You invited, sir. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I did. No, don't go through the whole spiel. Okay. All right, let's press it.
Hold it!
Let's press it. Meant to do that. I'm sure I'm going to regret asking, but what exactly was that? Some kind of business? Just a little scheme we had going back when we was youngsters. A bit of fun, really. Delivering fresh milk to locals. That's what it was all about. That sounds alarmingly legitimate. There must be a catch. I suppose since we're here, I should ask them to elaborate, but on what? The business name, the business model. The business name. So this business was just a bit of fun, you say? And it was just yourselves and Mr. Graydon involved? Yeah, that's it. Milverton and Skulkin's Milk Run, was it? Yeah, that's it. And where did the Milverton part come from? Oh, right, I thought clever clogs like you
Hold
that... That's what I was supposed to do. Enough of this. How much longer are you we expecting? Jesus, okay, I can't even read the sentences. Let me read them. Let me guess. You don't accept anything these two witnesses are saying. Tell me, why is that it was only at the mention of the name Milverton that you decided to interject? Because well... It weren't the happiest of homes that one came from. Yeah, his old man was struggling for money so much his wife walked out on him. She took the name Graydon, you then see. But Ash will always be Milverton to us. Milverton. So that used to be your surname, did it? Of course not. This is all bunkum. I've been a Graydon since I was born. Do you really think you can rely on testimony of these two thieves, You're a communications officer attached to the civil service. As such, your personal details will have been thoroughly checked at the time of your appointment. It would be very simple matter indeed to subpoena those records, Mr. Graydon. Well, come clean. Well, it would appear that Mr. Skulkin's testimony has been reliable for once. You were born Ashley MILVERTON, then. Nice name. Is that correct? Very well, yes. So Ashley Graydon was once Ashley MILVERTON. That information could change things, and could turn out to be extremely important. Ha ha ha. So do I present his profile now? I don't think I can present his profile. So how do I do this? That's the real question. All of a sudden, we seem to be up to our necks in a serious matter of national security. Also, I got a penalty. Although all this talk about interception of secret government messages is still just conjecture at this stage.
It would explain a number of things, though, wouldn't it? The negotiation Ginny overheard on the omnibus 2 months ago and the break in the Windy Banks. But the trouble is that it wasn't Mr. Graydon in the omnibus with Mr. McGilded.
No, that was Mr. Mason, the brickmaker, who was so horribly murdered.
If only there was some link between the two men somehow.
I got the link. I don't know how to present it, though. I know, but Mr. Graydon's testimony seems to be as watertight as ever. Hello? I wonder the key to us making headway with the cross-examination here. It could be those two brothers. I mean, they literally just said it. Alright, well, I'm gonna save here and pause the video, because I can. Alright, so I'm back. So, can I present profiles? I can't. How do I, or is that in the, no, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Is it in the notes now? No, they didn't add it. So how to do this? That's the real question. I'm trying to, how do I present that he's Milverton? And how? Look at all this. I went too far. Damn it! Okay, blah 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 blah. Damn it! Okay, this is all gonna get edited out. Damn it! God damn it! Alright, cool, awesome, good. Yep, link. Okay, okay. Yep, okay, brothers, cool. And we're back once again. Okay, go all the way to the end. I gotta go all the way to the end. Just don't... Okay, that's where we need to go. Can I present the Milverton thing now and not get penalized? Did I have to go through that whole song and dance in order to, like, freaking do the Milverton thing right now, right? 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 We can do it now, right?
Objection!
No, we cannot. What the hell? I'm gonna lose penalties. I'm not gonna... Oh, God. So... Do I press him again, or... I have to press him in that statement again, right? Mere communications, besides the music box, R&P, and Morse code. Wait a minute, hang on. No, okay, hang on. Maybe I have to press it in the right one. It's negotiating with McGilda anyway. I have no relation... Okay, maybe I have to show it in this one. Okay, I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. Hang on a second. Let's try it now. Why did I go all the way to the back?
Objection!
There you go. Holy shit. I'm dumb. Mr. Ashley Milverton. Tell me, why did you try to hide your former name from the court? Because I haven't gone by the name for years. It means nothing to me. No, I don't think that's the real explanation at all. The truth is, you had a reason to hide that name. The music's picking up again. Yeah? Explain yourself, please, counsel. I have here the notes from the omnibus case, my lord. And as we all know, the victim, the man who we now understand have been negotiating with McGilda. Yes, Mr. Mason, the brickmaker. That's right. Only Mason wasn't his surname at all. It was his given name. His full name was Mason Milverton. Milverton? Do you mean to say saints alive? Slime that. Mr. Ashley Milverton. Is it not the case that the brickmaker Mr. Mason Milverton was your father? I don't. As I believe I mentioned earlier, your family history will have been thoroughly checked when you joined the civil service. And it really would take no time at all for the court to subpoena those records. Grrr. The truth is, you have been illegally acquiring highly confidential government information and selling it on to McGilda in collaboration with your father. Ah! Wow, that's spin. Ow! The new facts and evidence unveiled by the cross-examination of this witness, and all coming together to reveal the truth. The truth, you say? That you collaborated with your father, Mr. Mason Milverton, in illegal dealings with Magnus McGilda. By dint of this music box, you mean, counsel? Yes, stealing information being sent in secret government communications and selling it to McGilda. Mr. Graydon concocted this elaborate scheme of using 2 music box sticks to encode the information, as presumably a safety measure against the information falling into the wrong hands. And a very effective one. I shouldn't have given the scheme any credence whatsoever. But the deal with McGilda went sour and the brickmaker met his end. Yes, but before he was arrested, McGilda managed to temporarily dispose of the stolen disc at the pawnbroker. Then, having learned of the situation, you appeared at the Windy Banks 2 days ago, in an attempt to recover the 2 articles McGilda had placed in pawn there. But the attempt failed. One of the discs was seized by the police, and the other you never found. So that same night, you enlisted the help of the Skulkin brothers and broke into the pawnbrokery. This time, determined to recover the second disc. Are you suggesting that the second disc was inside the music box? Eh? We never knew nothing about that. On the night that Mr. Windybank was killed, the intruder to the pawnbroker touched one item and one item alone, the music box. As rather ingeniously demonstrated using the two prints from the security camera, indeed. So the question that naturally begs answering is this: why was only that one article disturbed? The answer is obvious, because it contained the second disc which the intruder was desperate to retrieve. Since if it were to fall in the wrong hands of the police, it would be proof of high treason. Well, Mr. Graydon, I also like how I have his theme now, Banzeek's theme. Do you deny that all of this actually began on that fateful night 2 months ago? Well, I refuse to accept any of this nonsense. Sir, there appears to be blood seeping through the sleeve of your jacket. I didn't even catch that. Oh. Well, look at that. What? Ah! Ah ha! Ha ha! Game, set, and match, bitch. 2 nights ago, we know that 3 shots were fired at the scene of this crime in Windybank's pawnbrokery. One took the life of the pawnbroker himself. One struck the pouch around Mr. Sholm's waist. And the final bullet struck the calendar on the wall of the shop, having first pierced the arm of one of the intruders. Mr. Graydon, that wound on your arm that you seem to be trying to hide, it's a bullet wound, isn't it? Don't go denying it. Easy, I got you now, me old China. Time to call it quits, Crook, I reckon. Don't acknowledge my presence there under any circumstances whatsoever. Those were my terms, remember? And I paid you handsomely to comply. Clearly I was a fool to think that I couldn't trust some common backslum thieves. Fine, I admit it. I was there in Windybanks that night. I paid this pair 10 guineas to accompany me. And as you've noticed, I sustained an injury in the course of my adventures. But that is all. I admit to nothing more. Stealing government secrets, negotiating with Mr. McGilded. The shimmying. As God as my witness, I'm sure I recall nothing of that sort. He's not going to go down without a fight. Not until I can show hard evidence, I suppose. Nevertheless, the defense has now established a crucial fact. Which is... Well, we know that one bullet was fired from each of the 2 firearms we have in evidence. The bullet from the Skulkin brothers' gun hit the pouch around Mr. Sholm's waist. And the bullet from Mr. Windybank's gun clearly must have been the one that caught Mr. Graydon on the arm. Indeed, it must. We can't rule out the possibility that the man shot himself. And that leads us to only one conclusion. Mr. Windybank was shot by a third gun, which can only have been fired by the third intruder. Goodness! That's right, Mr. Graydon. Grrr. The only person who could possibly have shot Mr. Windybank that night is you!
Hold it!
Is that your voice? Hold it. You little upstart. You made a grave mistake when you summoned me here. What? What's that supposed to mean? What? Yeah, what's going on, buddy? Yes, as you rightfully say, I was there at the pawnbroker's. I did my best to hide the fact naturally. I had no intention of ruining the distinguished career I'd built for myself at the communications station. But did the thought never cross your mind? Did you never consider the possibility? What? What do you mean? What thought? What possibility? What's happening? The possibility that if I was there at the scene, I may have witnessed the crucial moment. You see, this makes me a key witness in this case, and I have my hands firmly around the neck of your client. What? Are you suggesting? I saw it all. I saw the very moment that pickpocket girl pointed the gun at the poor defenseless pawnbroker and shot him. I'm staring at him right in the eyes, because that shit ain't true. You... What? Order, order, order. Well, it would seem we are finally entering the last act of this theatrical trial. Jesus, outside too. Mr. Graydon. Yes? I trust you are fully aware of the implications here. If it is shown that your claim is false, you will have incriminated yourself as the killer. Oh, I understand fully. Then I must ask you to give your formal testimony once more. You will explain to the court precisely what you saw the moment the defendant allegedly shot the victim. Guys, do I do it? Do I do it? I'm sorry. But you guys are gonna have to wait until next time, until the final episode of the damn Great Ace Attorney. I'm sorry, guys. I know I said this was gonna be the final episode, but this shit is gonna get wild. Beyond all things considered. Also, something's vibrating. My phone, I think. Okay, anyway. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are great. Next time, we take this guy down. One Piece style. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.